Hello everyone, good evening, welcome back to Death Road to Canada. I covered this game a little bit, did a few videos here and there back when it first came out, a while ago. And if you've been watching my live streams, for the last, ever at all, any of them, you've probably seen this game pop up once or twice. Yeah, Death Road to Canada. Fun, fantastic little roguelike road trip simulator thing. And the game has actually gotten a lot of updates from the developers. It's, they keep adding stuff. It's really cool. It's really, really neat. For holidays, they've also been doing interesting holiday things where you would guaranteed get or start with, some rare character. When Breath of the Wild came out, it was Link, so it was Happy Link Day. You had Link, the character, just always start with you whenever you started a road trip. Fun things like that. If you're not actually familiar with the game, don't worry. I'm going to walk you through it. It's pretty easy to figure out. One of the cool new things that's been added here is the unlocks. So there's this whole unlock system. I'm a fair ways into it. So, I don't have everything to unlock. I don't have everything unlocked either. But there's all these perks and traits that your characters can start with or randomly get or have or find. You're not going to find a trait. You're usually not going to find a trait. Yeah, the little things that kind of customize your character's personality and their stats and how they function and things that they can do. So there's a couple here. I think this is going to be an upgrade for one that I have. Basically, you can get... one unlock left and 4 upgrades. I have 15 Zombo points. You earn Zombo points for things happening as you do the playthrough, as you run through the game. So if we look at X-Wrestler here, was top dog before a tragic mishap in the ring. Can pick up down zombies and then throw or slam them. Pretty cool. There's a penalty to your maximum shooting, strength, and fitness, so your stats just cannot go as high. But you do also start with a point of fitness, so more than most other people would have. You're slightly more fit than other humans. TLB flexes so hard he emits smoke. I love being strong, that's all you gotta know. TSTC, too swole to control. Definitely too swole. Refuses to do cardio. You start at full strength, you can train beyond full strength, but you can never ever ever raise your fitness ever, under any circumstance. But if we upgrade the perk, you will start with a little bit more fitness, more than 0. It's interesting. You can hit something like a truck, you can just wreck a zombie, and then you are winded and you gotta sit down for a little bit, wait, catch your breath. Whew, okay, now I can go hit another one. It was really interesting. Weapons and shooting. So upgrades to a trademark weapon, and they've not only have they added the system, but they've been adding to the system, and there's new stuff here that I have not even seen before. Trademark weapon is pretty cool. You start with a weapon that is unique to your character. It's real good. It will not break, and they will not ever give it up. It's theirs. It is always in their inventory. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. You start with the aluminum bat by default. The weapon can change depending on the trait, things like that. We have 15 points to spend. I'm going to go out here. There's this gnome. His upgrades are more meta. Trader Camp Gnome. I'm not really into that, actually. Okay. Sadly, we can't afford any of the really good stuff. There's other characters you can talk to learn more about what's going on. Anime fan. Sure. This is just like my zombie animes. Weapon is replaced with an overpowered strong katana, which cannot be dropped even when your character dies. Warning, avoid getting full morale. Beware of anime. No such thing. So it has now been purchased. It is now a thing. We can now make an anime fan character. We can now maybe run into an anime fan character out in the road trip world. We're going to do a new game. Roslyn, too swole to control and irritating. No thank you, we will reroll Roslyn. Fierce-tempered Gungeoneer. A Berserk Big Bruiser. Berserk is hard. Wow, you want me to be Berserk. We'll do Harriet, the nurturing athlete. She has an eye patch. That is really cool. And Max, the Oblivious Mechanic. Sounds great. Let's do this. So, Harriet hears rumors that Canada is a safe place, free of the threat of zombies. With nothing to gain from waiting around Florida, she decides to brave the death road and travel north. And then there's a little hint here. We can read another one. Characters can have personality traits that'll give them more options in some events. You can switch which character you're controlling in the menu. There's no real penalty for getting a teammate eaten by zombies. Just throwing that out there, you know. Let's hit the road. So, here we go. Embarking on the death road. To start the journey, the group decides to grab some supplies from a nearby location. In order to survive the death road, you will need to hoard as many supplies as you can. You'll also need to find ways to train and grow your team. We can go to a quiet factory, a quiet hotel, or a little rest stop. Before we do that, I want to look at this. So we have stats that we have to keep track of for the characters, and we have like equipment, like weapons and things that we're going to be using to fight off zombies, because this is the zombie apocalypse. Taking a road trip in the zombie apocalypse. Sounds amazing. We also have some inventory, like I can't think of a good word for it, but like we have food, basically ammunition, stuff that it doesn't eat up like inventory slots, but is nonetheless very, very important, arguably the most important. So we have 8 food right now. A character will eat 2 food in the evening at the end of the day, and we're 15 days away from Canada. We're just doing a standard, normal, regular playthrough. So we're 15 driving days away from Canada. We have a car. The car is in pretty good shape. The chassis is great. The engine's mostly great. Pretty good. It'll, slowly fall apart. Wear and tear. It's kind of a rough road. It's called the Death Road for a reason. We have 100 gasoline to power the car, so the car will drive. That's important. Food. If we look at our characters, so Harriet here doesn't mind zombies, but she really hates ghosts. She's nurturing. She's an athlete. She is holding a golf club. The only thing we know about her is that she has a great attitude. She's terrible with medical stuff, but not the worst. It's not 0. So good on you, Harriet, for a non-zero medical stat. And she's got, positive morale. That's pretty happy. That's good morale. We don't know how strong she is, how fit she is. We don't know her wits, if she's smart. We don't know how composed she is. We don't know if she's loyal or disloyal to the group. We don't know if she's a whiz mechanic or if she doesn't know the difference between a wrench and anything else on the planet. Yeah, Max here. Max twiddles his thumbs near constantly. Also great attitude, but he's oblivious. Wits, none. That's a 0. That's an angry face. That is nope. That's a nope. Perk is mechanics, so we know that Max is going to have some mechanical skill that's not 0. But that's it. For weapons, Max has a wrench. Harriet has the golf club. We already saw those. The wrench will not break from wear and tear. The golf club does have like some hidden durability. It might just break while we're out there clubbing zombies. We also have a couple of flashlights just in case it gets dark. So yeah, here we go. We gotta pick where we're gonna go. The game kind of alternates between events while you're in the car and you have to make decisions, and then when we're out like looting an area, which we're going to see as soon as we go to the rest stop. The group finds a rest stop along the road. It looks very quiet from the outside. Mild-sized zombie swarm. That's good. They're not very aggressive. They're very calm. It is early in the morning. We don't have to worry about it getting dark and the zombies getting more aggressive, anything like that. We can equip our people. I'm not going to bother with that. Harriet has the crown, so she is going to be the leader. We can also we can pick who the leader is. We can also tell somebody to stay in the car. Like, Max, we don't need you here. It'll be one less person out there foraging and helping me out, but it's also one less person to die, therefore preventing a total party wipe should things go real bad. We're not going to worry about any of that, probably ever. So here we are, yeah. We can wax. Okay, that's unfortunate. Well, I think I jinxed myself talking about it. We're going to smash some vending machines, grab like some Snickers bars, maybe some trail mix or something. bag of beef jerky, some gum, lots of gum. There's a toilet here. Yep, a little bit of gasoline from the toilet. Don't ask how that works. I have no weapons, so this is real scary. Oh my gosh, look at all the food. Skeletons, we can pick things up and throw them. Bones are good. What are you doing? Come on in. Okay. We're having bad luck with weapons. I guess we'll take a walking stick and like a knife of some sort, like a kitchen knife. Okay. Neither of our characters is very fit. We're both real bad at combat. The wrench is kind of heavy to be swinging. That's a thing you got to deal with. Your strength is how much damage you do with a melee hit. Shooting is both your accuracy and I think damage from a gun. High shooting also gives you a chance to like pierce zombies and hit other zombies behind them, or like ricochet bullets, other really cool things. Strength is just hitting them with a melee weapon, which we're going to do a lot. Fitness is your stamina meter. You don't get to see it, but your character starts getting like winded, red in the face, sweaty. Max, I think, was like blinking red and was like sweating, and you just get real slow, and that's bad. You don't want that to happen. When you are drained of stamina, your attacks just don't hit as hard. Wit, attitude, composure, and loyalty are kind of more soft skills, more social stats. Those will generally matter in events when we're driving around. And we have to pick like, oh, we're going to stay in some terrible place for the evening. Who's going to stay watch all night? Or, yeah, somebody's going to, try to barricade us in here. Who has good mechanical skill that can do that? Or who do you trust to do that? Or who's going to go try to negotiate with the bandits that are blocking the road ahead? Or, all sorts of stuff like that. Morale is the critical stat. It's kind of like our HP, generally. Beyond our actual character's HP, which is the hearts down by their portraits. If you've ever been on a road trip before, you know that morale is super important. And once it's gone, it's real hard to get back. And the road trip is kind of miserable. We don't want that to happen. And then medical is for healing, also used in some events. Mechanical is for like fixing the car and other things, event related. So that's just kind of a rundown of the stats. Our stamina is real bad because we're not... I think our strength is terrible too. We're also using bad weapons. The walking cane is not a good weapon. We also don't need to be doing this, hitting all the zombies, stabbing them with a knife. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now my character's all blinking red and sweaty, and we're super exhausted. Whew, okay, let's go over here, recover. We have one more door to check. Another bathroom. Rest stops, just bathrooms and vending machines. We actually got a lot of food. I'm actually shocked. So if you look at the team, Max picked up 1 food, Harriet's picked up 15 food, 2 medical supplies, 16 bullets, and 4 gas. That's crazy. The medical supplies are real good. The food is unbelievably good. That's crazy for like starting out here. We can also just leave. There's nothing else here for us, just zombies. So back in the car, and away we go. So our total food has gone up to 24. That's real good. Each character will eat, like I said, 2 food at the end of the day, so 2 characters, 4 food. So we got 6 days worth of food, assuming nobody dies, assuming nobody else joins us, assuming we don't get robbed and lose all our food, nobody trips and drops it on the ground and ruins it, nothing like that, okay. Anyway, miserable camping. The group couldn't find any safe shelters, but we were able to cobble together a campsite. The weather is terrible all night. Harriet didn't mind it much, but Max thought the weather was actually quite nice. Even though it was probably just raining, I don't know, maybe Max likes the rain. Look at that, Max's morale went up and Harriet's morale did not go down, because we both have great attitudes. Isn't that great? Having a great attitude helps your morale. Just perfect. I never liked all the mosquitoes in Florida anyway. Oh no, a ranting man. The group is ambushed by a yelling man. He is ranting and raving. He doesn't look particularly dangerous, but those rants are starting to sizzle. Max is oblivious. I don't think he even knows that the old man is ranting at or towards or about Max. I think he's just goes right over his head. Yeah, Max doesn't acknowledge the ranting man at all. He gets so confused by this that he becomes quiet and wanders off. Max wasn't paying attention the whole time and gets more drawn into his own little world. Perfect. Normally that's a really bad event. It trashes your morale. Hey, if you close your eyes, this cat food almost tastes like tuna, and that boosted Harriet's morale. Perfect. Man, I don't think I've ever had, in the like dozens of times that I've played this game, I don't think I've ever started with 2 characters that have really, really high attitudes. Like, our attitudes are just ridiculously good. Here we go. Early morning zombies. The group spies a city from a distance. There's more undead than usual, but it's early in the day, so they should still be groggy, at least at first. So sluggish, mild morning. When driving into the city, the group spots something. We see an office building or an athletic store. I don't even know what we would find in an office building. There's a chance there could be like a safe, a break room maybe would have snacks or something like that. Yeah, I don't really know what else we would find in there, what else I should expect. The athletic store would maybe have like golf clubs, tennis rackets, baseball bats, things that we could use as weapons, so I'm gonna go for the athletic store. Because of the nature of this event type, we're in the city. We have this little chunk of city that we can explore. And we can go check out some houses too. This cane is terrible. I really want to get rid of it. A spatula is not going to be any better, so we're not going to take that. However, there's a cleaver. I want to grab the cleaver. Gimme. There we go. Okay. Shotgun shells in the fridge. That is a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Get rid of the chair. Furniture can also be used like weapons. Not like weapons, as weapons. There we go. That's the right word. They're pretty potent. The stronger your character is, the heavier things you can pick up. Ooh, a nightstick. That's probably better than the cane. Cane has not been good. Meat cleaver is going to be fantastic. It's also going to be pretty fragile. Okay. Our companion Max keeps like getting lost. Ooh, a rusty machete. This is going to be real good, but you know, again, fragile, gonna break. It'd be really nice to find a decent weapon that is not going to break, that's going to be durable. The wrench is kind of a bad durable weapon. Ooh, and a gun, our first gun. There's 3 general types of guns in the game, 3 categories. There we go. There's rifles, there are pistols, and there are shotguns. There may be more. Like I said, the game has been getting lots of updates, tons of patches, tons and tons and tons of updates. I have not played the most recent update. It just came out like a day or 2 ago. And I know a little bit of what was added. There are like some new random trader locations and things that can happen there. There's a couple of new, hey, sports and jorts, lovely. Oh my gosh, there's some good stuff here. Like, what is this, the whammer? What? I've never even seen this before. Also, I don't want you shooting the gun and wasting our precious bullets, so I'm going to set you to smashing and fighting. So don't use a gun, and be aggressive towards any zombies that we encounter. This is just kind of a general AI control. We can tell people to do smashing, shooting, or either. I mean, you can see it here on the screen. And then fighting, fight if things get close or are aggressive towards us, or just generally try to avoid fighting and run away. What's the whammer? What do you do? It's a nail bat. I've never actually seen this before. Oh, this is potent. This is real good. I like this a lot. I like this a whole lot. The aluminum bat is also durable and will not break. That's an amazing weapon. I think I'd actually rather have the meat cleaver than the wrench. That's real bad. The aluminum bat that we got is like a super good pickup. That's kind of what I was hoping we would find, to be honest. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to jinx it. If I said, oh, maybe we can get an aluminum baseball bat, but we would never get one. We would never see one. They wouldn't exist in the entire game. Yeah, so I don't know all the things that have been added to the game. I know that there's some new music, new, like, ultra rare character. There's all sorts of weird, like, cameo, goofy characters. There was Rambo, who was one of the people that was selling us perks at the upgrade station earlier. like a Link is in the game, Lunk, something like that. Anime characters, Valkyrie, Elvis is in the game. There's all sorts of stuff. It's really, really cool. Hey, look at this, mini golf. The group sets up camp at the safest place that they could find around, an abandoned mini golf park. The group eats a decent meal. In the morning, they find a golf ball and a putter while searching the area, and the group decides to play a quick game. Harriet's morale went up. Perfect. Max's morale went up too. Very, very good. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, the aluminum bat does pretty decent damage for like low strength, low fitness characters. It's really, really good. All right, gloomy weather trip. The weather is gray and dingy, and it's really getting the group down. Someone decides to speak up to help the mood. It is either Harriet or Max. I think Harriet does it. Harriet, say something nice. Oh no! Harriet starts talking to improve the mood, but she loses her temper and starts venting about the weather. She feels better, but poor Max has to endure the rants. Harriet is not very composed. Harriet is not composed at all. Harriet is the opposite of composed. She is very quick to lose her temper. That is good to know. So that's another important aspect of the game. I mentioned all the stats and all the cool things that they're maybe going to be used for. They're all question marks. We don't know what they are. We need to try to reveal them, and hopefully in like non-life-threatening ways. hopefully not in a like, oh gosh, our life depends on you having a cool composure, not losing your temper. So please don't do that. Oh gosh, you just lost your temper and now everybody's dead. Hopefully we have none of those situations. We probably will have some, but you know, uncovering stats is kind of important. So outside of Canada, most of society and civilization has been destroyed. You can still find people engaging in trade, however, with preserved food being the new currency. We have 20 food, and we found a trader camp. Okay, so you will sell us medical supplies. For every item of food, he will give us a med supply. Usually it takes 2 medical supplies to heal a hit point of somebody. If you have no medical skill or very, very low medical skill, sometimes you need 3. But on the other side, if you have like maxed out medical skill, you usually only need 1, sometimes 0. Sometimes you just pull a band-aid out of a med kit and leave the rest of the med kit alone, and it's fine. This is good. We have some medical stuff. We're not really in dire straits for that. Our food is kind of more important at this point. Oh, look at that. Holy cow, a shotgun. We need to go drop some junk off in the car, actually. Let's do that. I should have done this earlier. Oh yeah, and we kept one of the putters from mini golf. That's cool. Let's put the flashlight down here. The whammer, I don't know about you. Are you gonna break? Are you good? Are you bad? I don't know what to think of that. There's our first gun. You really like the nightstick, don't you? Maybe we give you the aluminum bat? I don't know if the nightstick is a good weapon or not. I don't know that I've ever really used one of those. Now we will grab the shotgun. That is very good. We want to save the shotgun for when things get gnarly later. Which they will. Oh, they will. You will sell bullets? It looks like, I mean, that's the symbol for rifle bullets. I don't know if you were only selling those, or... Yeah, okay, only rifle ammo. Okay, she claims to be a great shot. Says that she's frugal with ammo, often killing multiple zombies with 1 shot. 6 ammo per item of food. Rifles are pretty good. Without knowing... Ooh, free bullets. Without knowing anybody's stats on anything... Without having access to a lot of like good guns, we have the bottom tier of each gun. There are better rifles, there are better shotguns. I think we're just gonna pass. I think we're okay with what we've got. Thank you for the offer, but we're good. Just have a nice day. I know what I'm doing. I've played a lot of zombie games. Good job, Max. Ooh, totally normal person. The group finds a rather nondescript survivor in an abandoned aquarium. He seems like a friendly enough person. On closer inspection, he's carrying a claymore with him and a huge sack of supplies. Welcome, totally not Octodad. Welcome aboard. Oh no, it takes Burble about 15 minutes to open the car door, get in the car, and put his seatbelt on. During this, the Claymore and the supplies get dropped into a nearby toilet and are unrecoverable. Burble has great composure and a great attitude. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Great Attitude car. Burble has joined the team. All right, cool. We got a rare character. We just got... Oh, man, he has 1 HP. Oh, no. Burble is a dad. A post-apocalyptic dad. Definitely not an octopus. Definitely not. He only has 1 HP, and I think that's your max HP. I don't think you're injured. I don't think we can heal that. I think you're just... Whew. Ah. All right, River of Sludge. Here we go. So here's another type of event that's pretty regular. They're pretty regularly spaced throughout the game. We're going to see a lot of these. This is a siege, or a siege equivalent. The River of Sludge. The city is covered with hordes of undead and wreckage that has been touched by a previous fire. The group gets surrounded, and their only chance is sprinting through the sewers. So, mild zombie swarm size, but they're aggressively hunting after us, and it is dark, and that is not great. So we're going to dive into the sewers. We still do get to prepare ourselves. Octo, Burble, Dad, you get a flashlight, and I will also take a flashlight. And the cleaver, and I'm hoping that this is enough. We're going to give the cleaver to Max. I'm going to take our shotgun. We don't have a lot of shells for it. We only have 20. It's still early on. But if things get nasty down in the sewers, I'm going to need this. So yeah, there's maybe stuff to find here, but mostly we just got to live. We got to get to the other side. And zombies are going to be all over the place down here, and more than that, they're going to just start spawning in and popping up. There could be like a little hidden secret area. Generally, these are just designed to be really tough and scary. Hence me bringing the shotgun. Octodad cannot take a hit, otherwise he will die. And that'll be sad. I don't want Octodad to die. I think I've gotten him once before as a character, and I think he just died like almost immediately afterwards. So, I don't really know anything about his stats or anything like that. Ooh, oh, bottles. Some stuff. Loot. Bullets. I think... Okay, there were bullets inside the grandfather. Oh, shotgun shells. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, no. Give me the whammer. Whammer seems real good. I like it a lot. I've never seen the whammer. This is a lot of fun. Oh, no! Okay, good. The zombie was grabbing at me. It almost got me. There it is. There's the exit. Oh, no. Okay, good. Everybody made it. Nobody's died. Octodad seems to have no stamina. None of us have any stamina. That's okay. Hey, we found the ladder. Let's... You want to stay if your people aren't getting close. Like, you've seen how I've gone through doors and sometimes Max doesn't follow right away. It is real easy to just leave other characters in the game, and that is bad. You don't want to do that. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you're like, hey, Octodad, not that good. Let's just leave him behind. Okay, so there we go. That was our first siege. I feel pretty good about this. I mean, overall. The group feels inspired. After managing to survive that situation, they feel like they're starting to get the hang of this. So we get a reward. Harriet gets a full heal. She's not damaged. We can gain morale for everybody and heal 1 hit point for everybody. Again, everybody's at full HP, so that doesn't matter. We can train a point of shooting for everybody. That would be real good. And we all have real good attitudes, and our morale is actually, like, ridiculously good. So we don't need the morale. But the random skill gain could also be good. It could be any of the skills, so not like your social stats, not your character's demeanor, not your loyalty or your composure or your wits or anything like that. A skill would be the 3 combat skills or medical or mechanical. So we could randomly get one of those. A point in shooting for everybody is not bad, though. Yeah, if things get nasty and we need to use guns, it seems pretty good. It also reveals that everybody had no shooting ability. And now we have one. We have a little bit. We've gone from super angry face to just like the most depressingly sad frowny face of all time. We also got a Zombo point. Did we have one left over, or did we just earn 2 here? I'm not sure. Regardless, this is how you earn Zombo points, is generally from the sieges. And yeah, we're going to see more of these. There's 2 types. There's the sprint through an area siege, which we just did, and then there's another one which is you're trapped in a tiny building, and zombies are just going to keep spawning, and you have to survive for like an hour or something in the game. And an hour is a depressingly long time in this game. Quick stop, here we go. After a long drive, the group finds a safe place to camp. The night passes with no incidents. Now that we have another person, we're eating more food. So we eat 6 food. Decent meal, pretty good. Nothing happens. Nice, calm, quiet evening. I like it. Always be looting. While driving along the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. There's a big house and there's a big grocery store. We're going to do the grocery store because it says avoid them. Yeah, we're almost out of gas. Eee. 10 gas. We're going to have to abandon the car here soon. That sucks. All right, grocery store. Let's do it. The group spots a big grocery store. Many zombies roam inside, guarding shelves and storage rooms. Let's go shopping. We don't need the gun. We don't really need the flashlights either. So we'll leave those here. I could also tell the crew to be a little less aggressive if we wanted to, but yeah, I'm enjoying their aggression. Alright. There's some food on the shelves. A little bit of food. Delicious, delicious food. So much food. It's actually pretty good. There's a fair old bit of food left in here. I will take the cleaver just because it's a pretty okay weapon. All things considered, our characters are real bad at combat, so... I'm not really sure how I feel about our weapon situation. But I think it'll matter less and less as our characters just get stronger and more fit. Which hopefully we get a chance to make those things happen. If I had gone with a random skill point for everybody, each character would have gotten a different, like, random roll for the skill point. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Let's maybe see you guys a little less aggressive. Just give you guys a chance to, like, calm down. Yeah, so getting, like a point of fitness for any of our characters, or some strength, mostly fitness, would have been real good. I think fitness is like maybe the most important stat in the game. Strength is also quite important. It's a frying pan and a knife. We don't really need any of those. We have a bunch of cleavers. I don't think we need more. So it's a storage room. There's going to be like a restroom around here somewhere. Oh, and another storage room. Look at this. Bullets. Okay. Lots of food. 25 food. That's a lot. That feels real good. Swing and a miss. That zombie gets to live. Haha, just kidding. We're getting you on our way back through. There we go. Okay. Alright. I think we did a good job of clearing this place out. Was there anything over on this side? Haha, there was one more food. Glad we didn't leave yet. Okay. We're gonna have to confront the car situation here. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Wow, we have a lot of food. 45 food this early? That's crazy. Uh-oh, the lost sneeze. Oh no. Burble really feels that he has to sneeze. This feeling drags on. But there is no sneeze. This was me. This has been me like all spring. Oh man. My sinuses have been crazy this spring. It's been terrible. I sneeze like 100 times a day, probably. I'm exaggerating, but only a little bit. This may turn into one of those times the sneeze is lost. Combined with the pressures of the zombocalypse, this could break Burble's morale. Snort some spicy food. Hit yourself on the nose. Or just try to sneeze. Burble, try to sneeze. I believe in you. Point it the other direction, though. I imagine that an octopus sneeze would be messy. Do you want me to roll down the window or something? Oh no, he can't sneeze on command. He loses the sneeze. It's very annoying. His morale goes down. It's okay. He still has a great attitude. I'm sure that he'll bounce back in no time. I'm sorry, Burble. I've been there. It sucks. It happens, you know. The sneeze will come back. You'll find another sneeze. There's always another one. So, out of gas. The car has run out of gas. It coasts to a stop. We have to abandon it. While we're out here on the road, it's generally only bad things that happen. And, days don't really, like, time doesn't pass in the same way. We're not making progress. We're 15 driving days away from Canada, not 15 walking days. If we could walk as fast as you could drive a car, it'd be a different story. Anyway, Harriet is walking along the road when she is suddenly mauled by a feral cat. Feral cats coat the United States after the zompocalypse. You never see them, but they're always watching, waiting for any weakness. Harriet has been hurt. Harriet's morale has gone down. Not being in a car when you're on a road trip will just trash your morale. Ant attacks. I have never seen this one. This is terrible. After a hard day of looking for a car, the group finds a camping spot. During the night, they are attacked by ants and must leave without sleep, which is terrible. Harriet and Max have been hurt. Burble cannot be hurt because Burble has no HP, and these events generally can't kill your character. They just kill your morale. Hey! Burble rolls up his sleeves and starts tending to some people's wounds. Look at that. Burble has some medical skill. You're not just an Octodad, you're an Octodoctor. That's perfect. Less perfect. While walking along, Burble did not notice the hole in his backpack. By the time he realizes this, there have been hours of opportunity for supplies to fall through the hole and be lost forever. Burble loses morale. We lost food. We lost ammo. That's terrible. We didn't lose any medical supplies because we didn't have any of those. Hey, look at this. While walking along the road, Max spots a gas station off in the distance. There's not a lot there other than a cool-looking muscle car next to the gas pump. It has the keys sitting on the dash. Muscle cars have slightly worse gas mileage than average, and they break down pretty quick, but they're also easy to repair, and they're very fast, so you can take them off a sweet jump. Morale went up for everybody. Great. This music? I think this is the new song. I think this is the new one that was just added, because I don't recognize this. Ooh, mechanic service. The group finds a new person, Renita. She is alone, and she wants to join the team. Renita claims to be great at fixing cars and machinery. She discusses car repair. But it's hard to tell if she's bluffing or not. She could actually be a great mechanic. Or she could be lying, trying to be useful, and just trying to worm her way into the group. Sorry, Renita. I don't trust you. Just the way it is. It's a harsh world. We're trying to survive the zombie apocalypse. We can't afford to have any dead weights. I'm sorry. I'm sure that Burble is actually a great mechanic. He's a little tough to understand sometimes, you know? So I think we got it covered. Only 58 gas. That's a bummer. Oh no, Max's bad attitude. What? Where did that... What? Max? No, bad Max. What? You're supposed to have a great attitude. Harriet wanted to have a sing-along. You wanted to have a shut-up-along. No. Bad Max. Max, you're expendable. I was just trying to... you weird... Blah. Ah. Max, you might get yourself eaten by a zombie if you're not careful. Barricading before bed. At the end of the day, the group hides in a drafty old house. Some zombies roam around outside, and the doors of the house are barely on their hinges. Should someone barricade the house? If we stay on watch all night, somebody's going to be tired. Tired, if you see like the shooting that's blinking over there, tired basically cuts your stats in half. Your combat stats. So it's terrible. We really don't want to be tired. Ever. It's really, really, really bad. We don't know anybody's mechanical skill. We know that Max was actually a mechanic before he joined the zombie apocalypse road trip. So I think we're gonna try to trust Max to barricade the house. Max, please do something kind of sturdy. Don't let the zombies in. We're trusting you. The rest of us are going to bed. Good night. Hey, he quickly reinforced the problem spots. They now seem very secure. His mechanical was revealed, and his mechanical went up. That's actually good. That's real good. That's super good. Max, I take back what I said. Okay. No, cut. No, not bullcrap. You need to watch it with the attitude. You're supposed to have a great attitude. What's going on, buddy? Okay. We have 29 food, and we found a trader camp. We will always visit, because sometimes you can get free stuff, like the free... What was it, a shotgun that we found last time? And like some bullets? That's pretty good. That's pretty okay. What do we got here? Hang in there. Cassie, a dog with no cause. Cassie's hanging around the camp, tame, but with no one to follow. She must have been abandoned here. Oh, poor Cassie. I will pet the little dog. But we're not going to bring you with. I'm sorry. Gas to snacks conversion. The group sees a man standing near an SUV. Do you have any spare gas? I am running out. He will give us 2 cans of food for every 25 units of gas. We have only just barely that much gas. We're going to have to abandon our muscle car. Boy, easy come, easy go. Army Surplus Fortress. The group finds a dumpster. It is locked tight with a slot in the side. There are weapon names and prices scrawled near the hole. Just drop the food in here, says a tiny voice inside the dumpster. You have 29 food left. We can get an assault rifle. Ooh. An Uzi. Ooh. With 3 grenades. As great as all those seem, we have learned that none of our people has any good shooting ability. And this guy will sell us shotgun shells out of his ice cream truck. We'll read this. The group sees a gruff man near an ice cream truck. The words ice cream have been crossed off its sign, and shotgun shells has been written in. Nah. Yeah, we're good. Keeping the food, saving it is, I think, going to be better for us in the long run. There's nothing super amazing that's jumping out at me here. So, just, we'll be fine. Oh, Burble, your morale is beyond the maximum. You have super morale. You have the most positive morale of all time. Oh, geez. Okay, this is terrifying. The group spots another group of bandits that have set up a checkpoint in the road. Someone from the team can be sent to distract the bandits so that the car could get through. But it would have to be somebody calm, so not Harriet, and trustworthy. AKA high loyalty, and we don't know what anybody's loyalty is. We don't know anyone's loyalty. We're gonna send Burble. Burble, please be loyal. Please be a very loyal post-apocalyptic dad. Yeah, we're gonna have to trust you. Burble is sent to distract the bandits so that they leave their car at the checkpoint, or they leave their car checkpoint. He's going to distract them so they just get away from the checkpoint. Burble doesn't sell everyone out to the bandits. Perfect. He distracts them from afar and then runs. The bandits give chase. The car is able to get past. Burble sneaks around the checkpoint later and rejoins everyone. Burble has just neutral loyalty. Not great, but he's not disloyal. He's not aggressively, actively undermining us. So that's good. Ooh, this is also interesting. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. Again, we could just abandon them, but our car situation is bad. There's a rest stop, and there's a crowded Walmart. We're going to go to the crowded Walmart. The group sees a big old Walmart. A large amount of undead protects the supplies that are scattered around inside. Nothing super angry or aggressive, nothing too terribly bad. Getting medical supplies would be kind of a priority when it pops up. We're not going to get it here at the Walmart, but we weren't going to get it at the other location either. Medical supplies would be great because we have 2 somewhat wounded people. Basically, everybody has 3 hit points. Like, that's kind of the base. You can have more. Burble has less. Burble only has 1. And so your heart is, like, cut into thirds. And the blank also helps to indicate Burble is blinking faster because he's more close to death, I guess. But, yeah, Max and Harriet have each taken a hit of damage. It was worse, but Burble healed us. Whoever it was. He healed Harriet. I think Harriet took 2 hits or something. I'm not sure. While we were walking around. But Burble healed whoever was the most wounded. Boy, remember when we could have bought all the medical supplies earlier and I didn't? And I was like, nah, we don't need those. We're doing great. Everything's perfect. Why would I ever need healing supplies? We're never going to take damage. That's just silly. Those words taste delicious now that I am eating them. I'm really enjoying the whammer. I can't tell if it's supposed to be like a bat with nails in it or if it's got like a chain wrapped around it or something. Probably a nail bat, if I had to guess. It's your pretty typical Dead Rising zombie slaying affair. There is a pile of pills. Oh, sweet, sweet medicine. It's only half, though. It's only half of healing a person. Ooh. Baseball bat. Real, real good. Oh my gosh, some gas. Holy cow, that's also incredibly good. There's a spine, you know, if we want to hit a zombie with a spine. And Burble now has a hockey stick. Hockey stick is a pretty good weapon. It's real good at knocking zombies over, which makes them easier to just pulp. It is fragile. It can break. I don't know if anybody's ever seen a hockey game. They tend to break pretty regularly. Yeah, good weapon. I think it's exhausting. I think it's fairly heavy to be swinging that thing around. Oh my gosh, more gas and more pills. Hell yeah, somebody's getting fully healed. Oh, happy, happy day. One more door. Hey, there's the bathroom. What do you know? Extra gas. We actually got almost 100 gas from a Yalmart. I was really not expecting that. That is a shock. That's incredible. That's so good. It is very, very, very helpful because we are about to abandon our car because we have no more gas. So glad we just solved that problem. That's real good. Let's go out this door. This door? Everybody over here? This way? Just juke the zombies. They're definitely getting more aggressive as the day wears on. Alrighty, how did we do? 23 food picked up in there. 97 gas, 3 medical supplies, some bullets, some more bullets, and even more bullets. I like it. Hey, Harriet's been fully healed by Burble. Thank you, Burble. You are a fantastic addition to the road trip. Oh gosh, here we go. Bread and breakfast. Ah, words. The bed and breakfast. The group finds an inn open for business. The owner wrings her hands. Give me 10 food. I'll watch over you while you sleep. She is super creepy. Driving off with no sleep is a terrible option because I've already discussed our stats getting halved. So we will just pay the 10 food and have creepy lady stare at us while we try to pretend to sleep all night, facing the wall. Just don't look over your shoulder. Oh gosh, she's still watching us. This is terrible. Oh, how creepy. It was comfortable. No one wants zombies creeping while they're sleeping. But she did serve up an amazing breakfast. Wow, okay. Delicious. You're a real good cook, you know? You should open a bed and brick. Burble tries to put his seatbelt on for a good 20 minutes. Oh no. Oh no. They're all wearing sweatbands. Some bandits appear, all wearing sweatbands and all super buff, even their dog. They demand protein powder. They will also accept 12 food to allow passage. We can just pay the food. That sucks. We're giving in to bandits. It's going to hurt our morale. Harriet could challenge them to a pose-off. I don't think that's going to go well. She's not super fit. She's an athlete, so she is fit-ish. I don't know. Max could maybe ask what's up with their outfits. I'm hoping that doesn't anger them and make them attack. Because if they attack, and if we refuse and fight, Burble is also just going to die. Like, there's that... Okay, Max, be oblivious. Please don't get us killed. Max asks the buff bandits about their sweatbands and how they're constantly lifting dumbbells while talking. The bandits talk about an amazing lost tradition of bodybuilding, which was lost when civilization fell. They show what they mean in an inspiring muscle exhibition. In the process, the bandits also forget about robbing the group. Okay, Max, you're doing well. I take back all the things I said about killing you. I just wish you would keep your attitude in check, you know? Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. So there's a stash in the woods, which I don't know that I've ever seen that. That's an interesting choice. Or there's the blinking, glowing red and yellow, super ultra rare encounter, the Mystery Factory. Ooh, it's where they make mysteries, I'm assuming. These are rare. These are very rare. There could also be like just red names that are not blinking. Those would be the rare ones. These are like ultra rare, and I think they are all pretty universally very, 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 very hard. Like super difficult. Like we're probably gonna die if we do this. So come on, as if there's a choice here. The group spots a factory whose signs have rusted to nothing. The zombies are swarming over the whole place. There's probably some of whatever the factory made inside. So super angry, aggressive zombies, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Max is gonna be on shotgun duty. We're just gonna take your meat cleaver. You're never gonna need it. You are on shotgun duty. Burble, I don't know why. The AI just does not like the rusty machete. Here, have the nightstick. I'm gonna bring our cowboy rifle with a paltry 27 bullets, and the whammer, of course. We have 80 pistol bullets, but we don't have any pistols. That's kind of irritating. Yeah, alright, let's do this. Oh boy, they're right here. There's a lot of them. Factories tend to be large mazes. By the way, we can't open and close doors. We've opened them, but we can close them and try to use them as barriers against the zombies. The zombies will attack them. This is worth pointing out because this is going to be a big maze. The sparkle on the door, how it's kind of blinking a little bit, just that little shine, means we have not gone through the door yet. We have not explored that way. So that is how we can tell what's going on. That's how we can tell what's going on. Oh my gosh, so many zombies. Why are there so many zombies in here? We cannot even, like, go into the room. Here we go. Oh, geez. We're super tired. Run! Crowbar is not... I mean, it's not a terrible weapon. It's not great either, though. The whammer and the aluminum bat are much better, though. They're actually good weapons. Ooh, what is this? What is this? What is this? This piece of paper has a series of numbers on it that looks like a padlock or a safe combination. Ooh, that is what we wanted. Wow, we found that right away. That's great. Can we throw some of these barrels of whatever they are? Okay, they're just like plastic barrels that just break when they hit a zombie. Speaking of just zombies, there are so many of you. Octodad, please don't die. Kinda should just be moving. It doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Okay, there's a huge swarm of zombies. Let's go. Let's just do a lap around the room. Just a quick little loop-de-loop. Yeah, come this way, zombies. Come on over here. Yeah. Oh, you're so close. You've almost got us. Keep it up. You're nearly there. Delicious snacks. People snacks. And an octopus. Okay, that went quite well, all things considered. Let's see what's up here. Oh, geez. Okay. There's so many zombies in here. Okay, there's 2 doors. Is there a 3rd door? No, only 2. Alright, we're gonna go up. Okay, umbrellas. This might have been like an umbrella factory. We'll just buy ourselves a little time, clear out some zombies here, get some space. Not gonna go into the tiny umbrella room. It's just packed with zombies. We're gonna try to kill the zombies first, you know? Funnel them through the doorway, make them trip over each other. That sounds great. Doesn't that sound great? Great strategy, great plan. Glad I came up with it. Good job, me. It's also really important not to get surrounded, you know? Okay, umbrellas? Is that just umbrellas? Lots of umbrellas? I don't actually want any umbrellas. What is this? A beach umbrella? Don't know if I've seen a beach umbrella before in the game. Ooh, do like. That's a free zombo point. That's some pills, that's some bullets, shotgun shells, rifle ammo. Yeah, so I think that's because we picked the rare blinking, glowing option. We got the free zombo point. That was cool. I have not seen very many of those. They're very rare. Like I said, because we're doing a rare event. It's literally, it's in the name. Of course it's rare. We haven't found like any sort of office or place where there is likely to be a safe. We still have this safe combination that we need to cash in, you know? Two more doors. Holy moly, there's just so many zombies. Also, what time did we enter here? It's 3 in the afternoon. We came in at like 10:30 or something? So this is eating up our whole day. Okay, that's a busy room. Might actually be shooting time, you know? Okay, I think we're good. I do want to go check out whatever that room was. All this machinery, can't do anything with it. There's another door. Luckily, we're running out of, like, branching paths. Maybe I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. Holy moly, there's so much factory here. Hey, what is this? Break room? It's like an air hockey table or something there. Oh no, okay. Oh, I'm so slow. We're all so exhausted. Just grab the food. Can we get out of here? No, there's gonna be like a billion zombies that we never cleared out from the previous room. I love that we have the gun on the character with an eye patch. Okay. That is another garbage room. Oh, Octodad, please don't die. I heard the you were about to die sound. Okay, back to whammering. Okay, into the bathroom. Is there any reason to come in here? No. None of the toilets had any loot. They were all already looted. I think that's where we came in. There we go. There's a safe. That's a safe. That's what we wanted. A golf club. Yeah, this is some bigwig executive's office. For sure. Holy cow, a pistol and a grenade. Guess who gets to hold the grenade? I'll give you a hint. Neither of the AI characters. They are not allowed. Nope. Nope. Not that I trust myself anymore, but... Okay. Somebody gets the pistol. We'll give that to Burble. I get the grenade. Let me see what's in the safe. Harriet unlocks and opens the safe along with some now useless papers. It had a night sword, a magnum with 36 bullets, a submachine gun, or a stockpile of 15 food. All could be very, 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 very good things to have. But the night sword would be amazing if it's somebody with high strength and or high fitness. It's gonna be heavy, I bet. We don't really need the food. Magnum is nice. Magnum is real nice. We did just get a pistol. Submachine gun is a great way to just get rid of all your ammo. I think the SMG uses pistol ammo, which we have a lot of, but we don't have a ton of. So I think I'm gonna go for the night sword. Okay, alright, this is cool. This is a thing that we got. There's a golf club there. We're not going to take it. It is also super duper late. Did we ever go... Was there an up? Did we go this way? We did. Break room, bathroom. There was one more area that we had not explored. Like, I poked my head in there, went nope, and we left. But it was on the way out. It was like on the other side of this. Wow, this night sword does beefy damage. I am a huge fan. It's a little slow on the backswing, like a little bit of lengthy recovery time. Yeah, here's what I wanted. I might give Burble the whammer. I'm probably going to give Burble the whammer. I don't know who's stronger. Probably Max is stronger than Burble, but I have absolutely no idea. It's also getting super late. It is getting dark. We need to get out of here. We need to get back to the car. That's a lot of zombos. Oh, so many zombies, and there's a lot of them outside as well. You're just gonna leave. Get us the hell out of here, please. We got some medical stuff. We got some pills, or the first aid kit, or a box of band-aids, or who knows what. So Max can finally be fully healed. Let's deal with equipment right now before I forget. Gun. Baseball bat's pretty good. We'll keep the golf club as well. Meat cleavers are just not as good as the other things that we have. Burble likes the nightstick more than the hockey stick, so I don't know. Hockey stick is not that good. It's a candidate for just throwing away. Let's put the flashlights over here. I like to keep my guns organized. All my weapons organized, not just the guns. Grenade will go there. We'll save you for a special occasion. The whammer... give it to Burble. I'm assuming he's going to want the whammer over the nightstick, but we'll see. We'll see your preferences. We will learn about the Burble. Hey, driving range last stand. The group camps out at a pro shop near a golf course. Max looks out the window and sees a large group of zombies approaching from the driving range. We could drive away with no sleep. We can shoot some golf balls at the zombies, or we can do a siege with our reward being, okay, now you can finally sleep. We're gonna do the siege, believe it or not. Shooting golf balls at the zombies can have interesting results. It also generally results in you taking damage, and if Burble takes damage, he's dead. I think this is actually how I killed Burble the one other time I've gotten him. We will prepare for a siege. The zombies start hitting the door of the pro shop. There's not much time to prepare before the door breaks. Siege alerts. There is no escape. It's a massive horde. It is late at night. We have to survive for an hour. I don't know if it's dark. I don't know how dark it would be. I don't know something Dark Souls. So we're going to bring some guns just in case we need to shoot. Max gets the flashlights. It is super dark. Max no longer gets the flashlight. I get it, so I can actually see what I'm doing. This is I guess it's a fairly large pro shop. This is cool. There's also going to be, like, tons of golf clubs here. You guys can shoot. If you got guns, feel free. I guess that's mostly just for my own benefit. Yeah, golf clubs. All right. I don't really want golf clubs. Golf clubs break. The things that we have do not. What are you doing, Max? We only have to survive until 11. Okay, no more shooting, just smashing. Hey, look at that, we got a flashlight. Okay. No more zombies are gonna spawn. The ones that are still here are, you know, still here. We just gotta get to the front door. We gotta get all three of us here. We are all here. We could fight more zombies or, you know, leave. The worst of the zombie siege is over. The group clears out any remaining zombies inside, then goes back into splat any stragglers so they can set up camp and eat a decent meal. And that's it. 9 driving days until Canada. We're just under a week in. 6 days in. Alright, abandoned gun range. The group finds a gun range. It is empty and mostly picked clean of supplies. However, they find some shooting targets and a working pistol. We can search for ammo. We can haphazardly train the entire group. Or we can carefully train one person. I don't know if this means one person gets a lot of shooting skill and everybody else only gets one if we do this, or if this means we risk people getting shot and maybe dying. Ammo would be okay. I kind of just want to train myself. Although I think giving Burble shooting training would maybe be good, maybe? We'll carefully train me. Harriet gets some time to practice shooting. The targets were even zombie themed. Okay. Alright, I'll take it. No downside. Great. It's just smooth sailing from now on. Oh yeah. The engine is toast. The car is falling apart. Like I said, the car will just fall apart if you don't run out of gas first. Yeah, so we can have Max try to repair it. Max has okay mechanical skill. That's pretty good. And it is a muscle car, so it's relatively easy to repair. However, subsequent repairs will always be harder. It like raises the difficulty of the check each time it breaks down, you know? So Max can fix it once, maybe twice, maybe. Oh, and I said Max could fix it once, but that was clearly a mistake. What I meant to say is Max can waste a day and make us all eat more food while we just sit around and wait for him to repair the car and then fail miserably. Hey, here we go. Here's the least bad event that can happen to us while we're walking around here. We go for a nice walk. The group continues walking through the countryside. It is very uneventful, but at least there are no zombies or dangers in sight. For the first time in a long time, they were able to drop their guard and walk in some form of peace. Although for Burble, it takes him a lot longer than everybody else. There's a lot more flailing about. Some things kind of get ragdolled around the road a little bit. Kind of have to maybe stop and help him along every now and then. But it's good. It was a nice walk. It was good. We all enjoyed it. And suddenly, horrible weather. Everybody's morale goes down. We get caught in the open, must keep moving. They're forced to stumble around in miserable conditions. Hey, what do you know? Wow, deja vu. Max spots a car parked in the middle of the road. They rush over to discover a car that looks suspiciously like the one they started in. Max takes the keys that he kept from the old car out of his pocket and sticks them in the ignition. The car starts. Okay, let's hit the road. Here we go again. That's a fun one. So far we haven't actually had to like earn our car. Usually there's like a little mini siege event where you have to get your car. We've been really lucky on that front. Trading on the death road. The group continues making progress along the death road. As long as one person remains alive, the dream of Canada lives on. We got 33 food. Good food. Good food? Good food? It's a food truck. It's the last anime sale. This man is selling anime and anime accessories from a converted food truck. I am doing my part to keep civilization together, one anime sale at a time. We can buy 4 katanas, we can buy an anime figurine, or we can buy the Windstar. The Windstar is actually really good. It's it's like a shuriken, a chakram thing. You throw it, it'll like maybe hit zombies, bounce around a little bit, and then come back to you. You kind of have to babysit it though, because if it tries to get to you and there's something in the way, like zombies or something, it'll bounce for a bit and then it'll just fall on the ground. You have to go pick it up or you lose it. And I have lost many a Windstar just from it not coming back to me in time, or me just forgetting about it or whatever. So I think it's a really good weapon, but we're not going to get it. I actually think we're going to buy no anime. Just say no to anime, kids. Rifle collector. The group talks to a meek-looking woman. She invites you to check out her collection of rifles. I found so many that I'm looking to sell some. Cowboy rifle is the lowest tier, hence the cheapest. Hunting rifle's a fair bit better. Assault rifle's also pretty good. They're very expensive though. Nah. Sorry. Nah. I think we're okay with what we've got. We have some guns. Oh, we're in your house. Sorry. Wait, what's in your fridge? You don't mind if I help myself, do you? I'm going to take this burger. Are you okay? Hey, get out of your house. Okay. Nope, sorry. Bye. Thank you for the burger. Polearm Pal. Ooh, this is also really good. The group meets a man wielding a homemade spear. Despite being a knife tied to a stick, it seems like it'd be a really effective weapon. Nothing beats polearms for zombie hunting. We have 33 food. The stick boot is pretty okay. The stick boot is surprisingly good. Surprisingly not awful, maybe. The Bardache is amazingly good. That's super good. I've only been able to get it like once. It is very expensive. 25 food is a lot. That is a lot of food. I don't know if you see how much food we have right now. 33. That's a lot of food. The tactical spear is actually amazing. It is unbelievably good. Yeah, here we go. The group buys a spear that the trader made. This is the latest model in zombie spearing design. Very easy to use, very tactical. The leverage also makes it take about half the effort to attack with compared to most other weapons. So it has only half the drain on your stamina that other weapons have when it's just in the car. It is stupidly good. It is unbelievably good. It is like one of the most amazing weapons in the game. I think we're going to give the tactical spear to Burble. Max, you get both the aluminum bat and the whammer. I'm actually curious to know which one you're going to just equip and use. I'm assuming you're going to stick with the aluminum bat, but I don't know. You know, I've never seen the whammer before. This is new to me, so if you want to roll with the whammer, that's great. I think Max just gets shotgun duty from now on. Well, we picked up a second pistol. Huh, okay. Yeah, the whammer. He's just going for the whammer. Okay. We have a couple of really good weapons. I'm actually really, really happy with how this run is going so far. Or trip, not a run. Drive. Here we go, backs to the wall. Oh no, the group runs into a horde too thick to drive past, and we get cornered. We run for a good place to fight a siege, but the nearby buildings all look ruined. They're in a bad spot to fight. This is awful. This is actually a terrible spot to fight. This is one of the worst sieges ever. I think it just, like, always happens. I want to bring the grenade, but I also don't want to kill Max and Burble. And myself. So we are going to come with guns, armed to the teeth, as they say. You know what? You were supposed to get the pistol. Max gets the pistol. Harriet gets the shotgun. I should maybe take the hunting rifle myself, the cowboy rifle. I am not going to. There are a couple of houses. There's maybe a slim chance that there could be stuff inside the houses. Maybe even something useful. No, we're not gonna... Oh, geez. This is actually like a terrible place to fight. This is awful. We'll try to clear out the zombies and check inside the house afterwards. We're really back in the corner here. This is awful. Please shoot guns. I gotta be real careful when I set the team to shoot guns, because they have a tendency to stand in the middle of a zombie horde and shoot, which just gets them killed. Okay. We're gonna go back to smashing only, please. Let's see if we can do this. I don't know. If things get really gnarly, we will just escape. I would love to check inside these houses. There's probably not anything, but you know, probably not anything is not the same as actually nothing. Burble, don't die. Burble, I believe in you. I am super duper exhausted. Okay, that is actually nothing. Come on, game. Give me something good. Give me Molotov cocktails. Give me a grenade. Give me absolutely nothing. All right, well, you know, we tried. And so we get a reward for the siege, which is usually amazing. Not usually, always amazing. Always very good. We should ditch the car and find a big zombie we can ride around on. Hell yeah, I would love that. Like a Left 4 Dead tank that we could ride around on. Okay, this is interesting. Medical for everybody. Mechanical for everybody. +2 medical for Burble. And only Burble. or morale for everybody and a random skill points. Burble would go up to, I think, the green smiley face that he has for morale as his medical stat. Medical's an interesting stat because if you're using it, that means you done something wrong. You got hurt. But having somebody with like maxed out medical stat is insanely good. Like when you need a medical stat, when you need healing, that's real good. It's real good. That's so hard to pass up. We're going to roll the dice, though. We're going to take a random skill. Because if we get fitness for anybody, that would also be incredibly good. Getting morale on a random skill will not actually reveal the skill. So, like, if somebody's strength goes up, we still don't know what their strength is. I think if we pick a specific skill, I think that'll reveal the skill. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just a sometimes thing. I don't know. We're going to roll the dice, though. Every day is a great teacher, as long as you don't get eaten. So morale for everybody. Harriet's mechanical. Max is shooting. Hey, and Burble's medical. Hell yeah. We got medical out of him, or for him anyway. And Max's shooting has gotten better. That's good. That's really important. And Harriet's having slightly better mechanical skills is kind of only better if... like, it kind of only matters if something bad happens to Max. If Max just gets killed, then having somebody else with good mechanical skill as a backup is, you know, that's a good backup. Okay, so a non-useless junk shop. The group camps in a sturdy building. It seems to be an old repair shop with busted machinery laying around. This would be a great time to train with repairing things, but that would make a lot of noise, make it hard to sleep. Everybody would be tired. I actually think it'd be worth it, though. We're gonna have Max tinker around. Max, become a better mechanic, please. Hell yeah. Max spends all night taking stuff apart and putting them back together. It's very noisy, and the group is gonna be tired all day. So we gotta keep that in mind. But Max's mechanical did go up. That's real good. That's real good. Being tired is terrible. I could see myself getting into hockey. Yeah, hockey's pretty good. It's a pretty great sport. I actually, no sarcasm at all. I love hockey. Hockey is great. It has started to rain over the city. The zombies have become more aggressive in response for reasons that have not been explained. So very aggressive zombies. A gun shop would be nice. We would have a chance of getting lots of guns and bullets. I like that. Police station is interesting because it would also maybe give us some guns and bullets, but there's a chance for like something rare, something like a magnum that they've confiscated or something, beyond just the regular pistol, shotgun, cowboy rifle that I'd kind of expect at a gun shop. However, this would also maybe give us more ammo. I don't know. This is actually a tough choice. This is actually a tough choice. My gut says go police station because I think there's I think we have a higher likelihood of getting some rare, unique, cool weapon. What if we get like a melee weapon or something? Like, I'm actually pretty happy with the weapons we have right now. Our melee weapons are pretty spectacular. We have some really, really good melee weapons. It's just the people using them are maybe not so adept. Yeah. You know what? We're low on bullets. So we're gonna head to the gun shop. If we can get more bullets, I will be very happy about that. And we'll leave this here. Max, you can keep your gun since you're somewhat adept at shooting. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and the zombies are gonna be very aggressive, so we gotta keep that in mind. We're gonna be doing a lot of killing here. And again, this is a city. We had those two choices, no option to flee, so we have a little bit of a city to explore. looks fairly large so far. Is there more up above? It looks like there is. I am super tired. Oh, we're exhausted because of the tinkering all night. Oh, no wonder it feels like I can only swing my sword like twice. Because I can only swing my sword like twice before I'm exhausted. That is less good. Okay, they are set to smashing. Octodad, Burble, is going to be the only one who's fine with this. Because that tactical spear is really easy to use. Was that everything? Was that all that there was in here? Yes, we're relying on Octodad to keep us safe in the zombie apocalypse. I actually really like the other indie game characters that you can encounter in this game. Have their little cameos. I think that's really cool. This row right here, this house, we have not explored that row. I don't know if there's a building we can get inside of. We're going all the way up first. Oh, wow. More guns. I don't really want more guns, but sure. The good news is this let us transfer all of our extra ammo that we picked up to Max as well, so Max now has a lot of pistol bullets. A whole heck of a lot. You might even argue too many pistol bullets, but then I would counter that with, there's no such thing. Not in the zombie apocalypse. You can never have enough bullets, let alone too many bullets. That's just silly. Meanwhile, Harriet is carrying around the heaviest sword in the universe, and she is, like, too tired to actually swing it. This is terrible. This is, it physically hurts me to be trying to wield this silly weapon. I should have just grabbed the aluminum bat, because the aluminum bat is also lighter and quicker and less demanding to wield. However, I don't think the aluminum bat would be letting me one-shot zombies like this sword. This night sword is real fun. Ooh, hello. Okay, and a chair. Looks good to me. Let's get out of here. Let's go loot another building. Can we get into you? Yeah, we can't even get inside those houses down there, so I don't think we have to worry about it. By which I mean, we literally don't need to worry about them. We can't worry about them. We can't even get into them. I've already forgotten what we were talking about. That's how inaccessible they are. Ooh, food. Somebody's keeping snacks in their little dresser and nightstand. I like it. Thank you for your peculiar habits? I don't know. I don't know if that's like super unusual. I personally don't keep food in my nightstand. Not even like candy bars or snacks, or I don't even know. Hamburgers, just a whole hamburger in your dresser. You've got your sock drawer. You got your pants. You got your hamburger drawer. Well, okay, I say that, but in one of the drawers in my dresser, I do actually have a bottle of cat treats. So maybe I shouldn't be judging these people. Maybe we're eating some cat food. Who knows? I mean, if you're starving to death, food's food, right? Swing and a miss. Okay. Not only am I too tired to actually swing the sword, I'm too tired to aim the sword. Good job, Harriet. Okay, alright. I feel like we have sufficiently looted the entire city. Is there anything here in this house? Nope, inaccessible. We can just cruise down the edge here. Yeah, down this little alley. Nope, no we cannot. Hey, we can! Perfect. Ha 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 ha, I'm so good at this. And there's the car. Can't go any lower, so away we go. We had a lot of stuff. That was some good loot. $10 food. Okay. That's like a 50% increase in the food that we had, roughly. 4 gas. You know, our gas is going to be a problem here soon. I don't know. Our car has good gas mileage. We have another day or two, but gas is going to become a problem with food. Medical supplies. Everybody's fully healed right now, so these are surplus, so we can now take a wound and recover from it. So that's good. Unless it's Octodad. If he takes a wound, he's just done. He's gone. And we got the pistol ammo. We got a lot of pistol ammo. Well, we took 90. We brought back the 90, so that number's inflated. We got 68 pistol ammo while we were out there. The rifle ammo is nice, though, and the shotgun ammo is real nice. And I want to unequip the guns that I gave to everybody. Yeah, Max, you don't need 2 of these. You can keep 1. And Octodad, you do not get any. We have a lot of guns. we have way too many guns. That's why I was kind of leaning towards the police station, maybe, but getting the ammo from the gun shop is what I was hoping for. We got a little bit, not a ton. Hey, look at this. The group meets another person just chilling on a park bench. He seems friendly, and they have a conversation just like before the world ended. What was the main topic? Ooh. Burble can exchange some advice. Max can try to give him a pep talk. Max has a good attitude. He might actually be able to give him a pep talk. I think the Burble advice exchange, though, is going to be good. Let's see what happens. Burble, what advice did you exchange with the stranger on the park bench? Burble exchanges advice on different topics. The friendly survivor appreciates it and gives a little bit of advice to Burble in return. Burble is even better at medical, and Burble has good wits. Oh, that was a wits-related conversation. Good to know that Burble has at least, like, medium wits. Better than 0. A lot better than Max. Very good. Wow. Like, 2 more points of medical skill and you've got that maxed out. That would be really good. Then you only use half medical supplies and sometimes none at all to heal us. That'd be really good. Alright, a crowded campsite. The group finds a large campsite that is occupied by a few carloads of other survivors. Camping with strangers is risky, but there's nowhere else to go. None of them are headed to Canada. We can just drive off with no sleep because other people are terrifying. I think we'll risk it. I think we're going to camp because we are exhausted and that was terrible and I don't want to be tired anymore. The group takes a risk and goes to sleep in the crowded camp. Nothing unusual happens. We eat some food. Well done. Good job. Nicely done, everyone. Burble tries frantically not to drop his weapon. Oh. Okay, true despair. As the group searches an abandoned house, a miracle happens. They find a government ration box unopened. But to their horror, it turns out that there is a dog poop sitting right on the handle of the supply box. There is no way to open the box without touching the poo. This could be the biggest challenge yet. Ew, no way, that's gross, we're not going near that. Or, yeah, no, somebody's gonna try to open it. Probably not Octodad. I imagine that he would just make a mess of everything, and I would kind of love to see that, but not like first person right there. I don't want to experience it, you know? I think we're gonna have Max try to open it. Who should open the crate? Warning, this is really gross. There is a dog poo on the crate. This could be a big deal. It actually can really mess up a character. All right, Max, I believe in you. I trust in you. Here we go. Max, please go open the crate. Max, you can do it. Max, just don't touch the dog poo. Don't get it on your hands. Ew, Max. Max opened up the supply box. What was the big deal? He never even noticed the dog poo, but everyone else is grossed out. Oh, having an oblivious character is so good. Okay, grossed everybody else out a little bit, but he's just like, it's just a little mud. What's the big deal? Yeah, no, it's fine. The thing that usually happens if you have a non-oblivious character open it is they get it all over themselves and it permanently lowers their morale, and their morale cap, the maximum that it can go up to, is just lower. They just have less morale for the rest of their lives. Like, it's real bad. Going through your whole life without morale. I don't want to go to Canada. It's too cold. Yeah, but there's hockey. It's real nice. Okay. While driving along the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. There's a cabin with a car. We could swap our car out. How's our car doing? It's not great. We're also essentially out of gas. So getting another car and ideally getting some more gas would be real good. That would actually be fine. I would be happy with that. A big office complex is interesting. Again, I don't really know what we would find in there. A break room, vending machines. I don't really know what else. We're gonna get the cabin with a car. The group finds a car sitting alongside a country road. It is in great shape, and it seems like it's been recently driven. Ooh, cool. A cabin is visible a little to the north. Check out that car. Check out the cabin. Cabins can have good things in them. We'll leave the shotgun here. We're only bringing one gun. Hey! It's a food truck. So we don't actually have to take the car. We can keep our old car. Food trucks are terrible. They're not good vehicles. They're boxy, they're not very aerodynamic. They don't actually come with food inside of them. Holy moly, all the things. Set of car keys. Okay, we found a set of keys, including some car keys. Harriet picks it up. Yeah, the car was locked. That was not mentioned. We got a chainsaw, though. The gasoline situation is not good. Please don't use the chainsaw. Please don't take the gasoline and then use the chainsaw. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. We found like a real prepper's cabin or something. What is this? What is this? A zombie leg. We have like a zombie, a severed zombie leg that we're using as a weapon? That's weird. Imagine it's fragile. Imagine it's not gonna last forever. It's kind of hilarious, though. Yeah, we can drop it. Do not want. Yeah, the chainsaw is actually what I was hoping to find here. I was hoping to find more gasoline, but yeah, we got a little bit. We got a bit. It'll have worse gas mileage. Max's mechanical skill did go up, so we could probably repair our little sedan when it breaks down. Yeah, we're gonna keep the car. We're gonna keep the car. If we'll start. Hey, there we go. Max, we're putting a lot of faith in you here. Max, we're trusting you. You had better be able to repair this car when it breaks down. It's smoking. Max, is it supposed to be smoking? Is it supposed to be? Oh no. This is real bad. Oh no, the dink door. The door of dinks. The group comes across a house by the road. It is locked. While trying to smash the door down, a voice calls out, "Hey, leave my door alone, you dinks." Max is gonna shout back, "I am not a dink. You are an especially huge dink, you dink." Oh, Max is infuriated and smashes on the door for a while. The group ends up leaving. Shortly after that, Max's composure was revealed. It was bad, and now it's even worse. His morale went down. His attitude went down. Just bad. Ooh, man, that dink door really got to Max. That's terrible. That's actually terrible. I don't like that event. That's a bad one. Oh no, a fire. The group goes against their judgment and camps in a city apartment. Because there are no zombies around when they wake up, the building is on fire. We can try to plan out an escape, or we can try to run out now. We're gonna try to plan out an escape. Who does it? Well, Harriet has no composure. Max has no composure and no wits. Burble is very composed and fairly witty. Burble, try to get us out of here, please. We will open the doors and stuff. You just tell us what to do. You're in charge, Burble. Burble is dead. Burble tries to keep calm and observant. He keeps very calm. He goes the wrong way. The whole group gets burned and Burble is dead. The group eats a decent meal of roasted octopus. I mean, the group eats a decent meal. Well, easy come, easy go. Burble is so hard to keep alive. Burble is so hard to keep alive. Poor Burble. I'm very sad. 5 bandits ambush the group while they're about to sneak into a zombie-infested house. The bandits are speaking in a half-whisper, afraid to attract undead attention. They say to hand them over some supplies or they'll yell. We'll call their bluff. Hell yeah! Max calls the bandits bluff. One of the bandits yells, chaos erupts, zombies swarm, the escape was messy, we all got hurt again, more hurt. I'm glad we didn't die. Max is on the brink of death. Wow, okay, things just got real bad real quick. That was terrible. Waking the city, the group drives into a new city. Noises from the car have already started to draw attention from the undead. No chainsaws. Where the hell did we get a snub-nosed pistol? What? Where did that come from? Where did that even come from? What? Did Burble have that? Those are bad. Those are very bad. I don't think the nightstick is good. The regular baseball bat is bad. The aluminum bat is good. Golf clubs are real bad. Man, these are 2 like amazing weapons. These are stupidly good weapons. There are not really many words to describe how crazy super good those weapons are. And then we just already each have better weapons. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. I'll take the snub-nosed pistol. Huh. And it's early in the morning, but the zombies are angry. They're not morning zombies, you know? It's the sort of like if you're like me, you're just a real zombie in the morning. Right when you first wake up, until you've had your morning cup of coffee, or tea, or energy drink, or all of the above. Pour them all into a blender, call it a smoothie. That sounds like a terrible idea. Luckily, my caffeine addiction is not gone that far yet. But I will say yet. Okay. Get some food. That's good. I like it. Poor Burble. I'm very sad. Dang it. We were investing a lot in the Burble. We were training him. We were making him a super good doctor. His only dream was to go get a doctoral degree. He was going to become the best doctor the world had ever seen. We were helping him. We were helping him with that dream. Poor guy. Now we have to carry on without him. Now we have to try to execute that dream without him. Somebody else will have to become the new Octo Doctor. A mop. That's no good. Have I mentioned how much I'm digging the Knight Sword? This is a real good weapon. I love just chopping a zombie in half. Medical supplies, that's critical. I think we had one in the car. So that puts us at 2, so Max will be able to get healed finally and not be at 1 HP. Give us a little bit of wiggle room. Not much. Man, those bandits, that was bad news. The fire was terrible. If we had somebody with high wits and high composure, we would have been able to get through that. There's also like a... Man, I forget what other traits would be useful there. I don't know if it'd be paranoid. It might be paranoid. It might be like the hyper-paranoid character traits, where you are so paranoid that you plan everything out in advance. So a character that had that trait would just already have a plan. Like there would be an option for, oh yeah, no, they planned this out last night before going to bed. They were ready for a fire because they're a weirdo. That would have been nice. We had nothing. We had nothing. We have a bunch of dummies. We have a bunch of people with very short fuses. They lose their temper easily. Poor Octodad. He did not deserve to go that way. He deserved to make it to the end, you know? Now he won't. Meat and etc. Okay. It's a great restaurant. I would love to go eat at a place with this name. I'm really digging the whammer. That's a cool weapon. Okay, we found the bathroom. Is this the etc. part of meat and etc.? I will snub-nose my way through some zombies because this is dangerous. I like that you shoot 6 bullets and then you watch the 6 shells pop out. Yeah, I think that's just a nice little touch. Oh, that's a lot of them. There are lots of zombies there. Okay, man, being able to just cleave through multiple zombies at once is so good. This weapon is great. This weapon is great. I wish I had a little more fitness and or strength. Strength is actually okay. I don't know. Yeah, fitness would be nice. Being able to swing this multiple times before getting exhausted would be so good. There's a little bit of food in here. A little bit of meat, a little bit of etc. That didn't work. That's okay. Just ignore the zombie. Go. I think that's everything explored. Cannot get inside you. Is there anything over here to the left? We already went in there. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I just had to double check. And away we go. 16 food. Well, on the plus side, we're not eating through as much food, so we have more to trade. You know, that's good. Room for another person. You can have up to 4 characters, by the way. But I generally don't like going to 4 because that's a lot of mouths to feed. That's a lot of mouths to feed. Alright, berry picking in zombie games. The group sets up camp for the night after being sure that there's no danger here. They discover edible berry bushes all around the campsite. The berries wouldn't be a big amount of food for the work and for the sleepless night, but every bit could help. So I think essentially we can pick enough food to not eat anything tonight. But we wouldn't get like a surplus necessarily, and we would be tired because we're literally spending all night picking berries to try to make a full meal out of them. Nah, we're just gonna go to sleep. You could do it if you are low on morale, borderline gonna have people start throwing temper tantrums, have no food, and you are just desperate for anything to try to slow the tides of destruction that are about to be unleashed upon you. Yeah, the group really doesn't want to pick berries for 8 hours. We'll eat, get some rest, be unable to heal the party. That car is about to break down, but I don't think it matters because we are about to... Oh boy. We are about to abandon the car. We're about to abandon the car because we have no gas. The Ouija board! The group is poking through an abandoned house and finds a Ouija board! TM. It's on the kitchen table. It's a common game used to communicate with ghosts. Ooh, spooky ghosts. These things are rumored to be incredibly cursed with bad luck, so beware. Still, maybe worth asking it a question. Who will betray the team? Where's the loot? Will we make it to Canada? Leave this nonsense alone. Where's the loot? Are we gonna die for this? I have only run into the Ouija board once or twice, and I don't remember what the good option is here. The Ouija board spells out the location of a hidden stash of loot in the house. We got 6 food. We got some medical supplies. That's really good. But the group now feels incredibly unlucky. Beware the curse of the Ouija. Our luck has massively decreased, and somewhere in the distance, a goblin laughs. I feel like that was not a good option. Although we did get the medical... Harriet, why are you not healing yourself? Oh, Harriet, you need the health. Harriet, stay alive. Keep the doctor alive. Oh, here we go. So we're out of gas. We're walking around the immortal American pastime. The group spots a car speeding down the road. Maybe the stranger can help them. But without slowing down, the car driver just yells out, "Nerds!" And then the car is gone. Max didn't even notice. Okay, and Harriet apparently wasn't affected either. Oh, and we just used our medical supplies to heal. So just every day, there's like a couple of options when you're driving in the car, and whoever has the highest medical stats, it will just pick somebody if you're tied, and the game will look at it even if you don't know what the stats are for people. It'll pick whoever has the highest medical stat, will attempt to heal anybody who's wounded using your medical supplies. You cannot turn it off. You cannot say no. You can't say, no, just wait until after we find a new car. None of that. It just happens. It's automatic. So we burnt our healing supplies, and then we just immediately got wounded again, getting sandwiched by zombie hordes while on a cliffside road. Without a car, the only way to escape was by jumping off the cliff and hoping for the best. The fall was painful but not fatal. We were both hurt. Ow. We have 1 medical supply, and now we find a freaking car. Gosh darn it, game. A long road to walk. Here we go. We have to earn our car. This is more common. I'm actually shocked that this is the first time we've done this so far, but long road to walk. The group finds a long road full of abandoned cars and the zombies that maybe used to own them. There must be a lot of gas still in their tanks, and there must be a car that still runs. Okay, lots of zombies. They're very angry. They're super aggressive. I will bring a snub nose and a shotgun. I'm gonna go with the tactical spear instead of the knight sword. Max can have the knight sword. I don't know which one you're gonna use. We're gonna find out. He's gonna stick with the whammer. I think that's just because the game is acknowledging that he doesn't have great fitness. So this is a pretty good lightweight weapon that he can swing quickly, and that is pretty high priority for him. Man, this tactical spear is just like stupidly good. Have I mentioned that before? It is a crime to not be using this weapon all the time. The only downside is it's a narrow, pokey stab attack, which is easy to whiff on, and you're not hitting multiple zombies. But you know what? That's like such a small price to pay for being able to do many, many, many very potent attacks without getting exhausted. I mean, look at this. Max has gotten exhausted several times so far. I'm still doing well. And we know that Harriet is an athlete, so she actually has more fitness than Max, but still. This is just so potent. We're gonna get some gas. Okay. Dodge the zombies. Luckily, these zombies are slow. There's not, like, a stupidly huge amount of them. Although they are getting more and more aggressive, and I really don't want us to be surrounded. Being surrounded would be bad. Check this car. Does this car have anything? Nope. Does the rusty old cop car have anything? Nope. What about the one below it? I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get a chance to check it out. I think we just gotta get moving. I think the horde is getting scary now. There's a lot of zombies. I kind of want to just get to the car. I don't want to be here anymore. Gun, shooting, shoot time. Shoot the gun. Don't die. Max, I believe in you. More gas. I do want this. I'm going to be greedy. Okay, I regret this. I regret everything. Just kidding. I regret nothing. No regrets. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Okay. I do kind of just want to find our car now. Hey, there it is. Ooh. Ooh. That's a hybrid. That's an electrical car. That is real nice. Very fragile. A bit on the slower side. Very, 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 very difficult and technical to repair if it gets busted. But, like, stupidly, amazingly, unbelievably good gas mileage. Hey! Continue making progress. 58 food. Trader camp. Oh, this is a new one. This is a rare one. This is a super rare trading camp that I have never actually seen before. It's been in the updates. I have just never seen it. Max, you can have a shotgun. How about that? The Burning Car Trader Camp. Corpse. Fire. I thought this guy was going to shoot me for a second there. Hey, last trader in the ruined camp. I'm having a fire sale. Absolutely everything must go. Can we resist the hot deals? We can get 5 pipe bombs for 6 food, 6 medical for 3 food, or a blowtorch XL for 10 food. I don't even know what that is. That sounds amazing. Let's get the medical supplies. The group gets an amazing fire sale deal for 6 medical. These deals are so hot, I might catch on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. What? What? Is that zombies? Is he murdering other people? What is happening up there? What just happened? What is going on? I'm so confused. Give me that tactical spear. What? What? Please don't shoot me. There's just a lot of zombies. There's just a lot of zombies. There are a lot of zombies here. I'm like afraid to get close to those cars because I don't want to catch on fire. What? Fire sale guy. Fire sale guy, are you dead? Is there anything cool on your corpse? There's your shotgun. You can grab a shotgun. You can just loot the shotgun off. Well, we only have one person. We already have a shotgun. Do we go for it? I think we go for it. This is so weird. We're seeing both zombies on the map, which doesn't usually happen in the trading area. And, this is just bizarre. This is so bizarre. I've never seen this one before. Fire sale, man. Fire sale, fire trader camp. Terrible. This is awful. Never come here. If you see a fire, don't get out of your car. Don't go hang around. Don't go talk to people during the fire. Just leave. This is awful. Max is all by himself now. Luckily, his bad attitude. Oh my gosh, he used 4 medical supplies to heal himself. He has no med supplies. From a distance, Max sees some skeletons and loot in the middle of a debris-blocked street. He walks over to get a closer look. This gets the attention of a horde of zombies that rush out from all sides. He is surrounded. He is overwhelmed. There is no escape. It's a siege. We gotta survive for an hour. I was feeling really, really good about our playthrough, and now I am not. Now that feel real good has gone away. Now I think Max is gonna die. Max is not a good medic. Max is going to get bitten by a zombie and die. He's gonna get infected. It will be terrible. Is there stuff in these houses? There's nothing in that one. Wow, things went very sideways on us very quickly. First it was Burble. And it was Harriet. Now it is only Max. Luckily this place is actually not terrible. It's big enough that we can move around a little, you know? Please tell me we can get around everything here. Okay, that's a no. Max is dead. Well, easy come, easy go. I thought I could get up and move behind the houses. Like, we could go down and around and in front of the houses, and it looked narrow enough that I could get by up top. I could not. Well, the siege is over. We can now try to escape. Thanks, game. Thanks for just rubbing some salt in the wound. You know, it's not enough to just let a man die. You gotta kick him and just gotta be mean about it. Why you gotta be so mean, game? Alright, well, dang it. Okay, that was Death Road to Canada. That was fun. Yeah, we'll probably do another video or two. I don't know. I like streaming this game every now and then. It's good. Fills a couple hours, as you can probably see by the length of this video, which I'm assuming I'm going to have uploaded as one video. Psh, why would I cut it into pieces? That's silly. But, yeah, good game. Good game. I enjoy it. It's fun. Fun little roguelike. Fun little road trip. I enjoy it tremendously. I'm just bummed that was, like, a really good, positive, great road trip, and everything was going fine, and I felt like we were going to win, and then just that last, like, what, day and a half? However long it was, just everybody died. It kind of sucked. Fire sale. Now I know. I've never encountered that before. Now I have. Phew, that was terrible. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.